Hello again. This time we'll start properly connecting to our MySQL server. Now, after we have installed everything, we can verify our installation by using the tool Mysql Admin, and then we can just Mysql Admin minus version to make sure that everything is installed. And you see, my version now is Mysql Admin version 8.42 da 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 da. My Ubuntu Linux. After that, or before that actually, we can use MySQL Admin to set up a password. Basically, when you install MySQL on your Ubuntu machine, using of course your root or your SU super user password, it will use your root account, but it will usually by default have an empty password for your root account. What you can do is you can use MySQL Admin to set up a password for your root account to use MySQL. So what you do is MySQL Admin and then -u, that's minus user root, and then you just say password. I'm sorry, password, and then you just give it a password somewhere there. Let's say A B C D A F 1 2 3. Don't do that, but just as an example with a semicolon, and then you hit enter, and that should set up the password for your root account. Now to connect to MySQL server, what you do is you just say MySQL and you hit enter. There you go. Now I'm connected to MySQL server. What I can do, for example, is I can show a list of my databases. Show databases with a semicolon. Always remember to have a semicolon at the end, and it'll show me a list of the databases that I have. Notice that in using SQL, in fact some people call it SQL, this structured query language. SQL stands for structured query language. Some people sometimes say SQL. It's just a cute way of saying it. So instead of saying MySQL, people say MySQL. So we'll probably use that, just a cute way of saying it. So MySQL or SQL or SQL in general, the keywords such as, for example, show or databases or table or stuff like that, it's just a common standard to have them in capital case. So instead of using that in small case, we should say maybe show databases, and should be the same result. But it's just a way of doing it. It's not actually a must. It's just a way of a common standard. Now we are connected to our server. Now we've run the command show databases to have a list of all the databases that we have. To quit or to exit this, you just say quit semicolon and you're out. And what maybe, for example, it's telling me bye there, thanks very much. What we can do, for example, is we can connect to it using specifically our username and password. So we can say -u root and then -p to ask it to ask us for a password. So I just do that, and it's asking me for a password now. So I can say my password, please look away now. It doesn't like it because my password was wrong. I'll do it again. And we're in again. Again, to exit, you either do quit semicolon or maybe you just do Control D, and we're outside. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll start properly working with databases and tables and stuff like that. I'll see you next time.